today was like an errand day. I did a lot of stuff, and I knew that I just had to treat myself with some cocktails, right? So, hali, mag-inom na punta. Hola, hey amigos, maing adlaw. How are all you guys doing? ¿Cómo estás? Kamusta na mo diha? I'm doing just fine, and I would like to thank everyone who reached out to me on on my DMs and on social media asking how I was doing. I was actually doing fine. I was on duty that time during the flood here in Germany. We were lucky that uh, my patient's place was not badly hit. I mean, especially the house where my patient was located. It was kind of elevated, but on the other side, though, I could not say the same thing. And just 20 kilometers away from that place, uh, another town was badly hit. In fact, I met someone like an artist who lost his life's work and savings in just an instant. Because as from what I've learned and what those people have told me, they've never experienced something quite like it. It was their first time. Now, it was a bit also triggering since I experienced flood myself back in the Philippines. When I was a kid, I used to live in this place called Mandurriao in Iloilo, and back then, the river was not really that big. So the river overflowed a lot. So it was like something that I don't want to recall. And well, holy. Okay, so I just like don't wanna talk about anything so something quite traumatic. On to a lighter note, I went to Aldi like 2 days ago and I saw these stuff right here. These are frozen cocktails, and I just knew from the get-go I'm gonna have those. I don't care if there's going to be sun or not, but at the back of my head, I was still wishing that there's going to be sun because it's not going to be raining every time, right? Like, I mean, it's not going to be drenching, it's soaking wet all the time. So, lo and behold, for the past 2 days, we've been having sunshine, and I'm happy. And in fact, it was a bit too hot for me today. So, and today was like an errand day. I did a lot of stuff, and I knew that I just had to treat myself with some cocktails, right? So, hali, mag-inom na punta. So first up is this frozen caipirinha. Okay, I haven't tried a caipirinha before. No, cocktails are quite expensive in the Philippines. And the only time I would get the cocktail, because like most of the time, I would either drink beer, pale pilsen, or like the super dry. And so it's either just gonna be beer, tanduay, rum coke, or tequila. And there's this island off the coast of northern Cebu. It's called Malapascua. And every afternoon they have this happy hour wherein all cocktails are going to be 50% off. So those were like the few instances that I would get myself a cocktail and would feel fancy. It's always great to have a cocktail during sunset. This frozen cocktail is, I think, 5.5% alcohol. Yeah. So, okay, it smells quite good. It smells fruity. It smells like, is this pineapple? I have no idea. It reminds me of like something citrusy. Okay, so first cocktail. Lecker. Okay, lecker is delicious in German, or shall I say lami? Lami siya. It's really good, delicious, delicioso, que rico. Oh my god. The thing about cocktails is that they creep up on you. Before you know it, you're already drunk. So Here's the more cocktail for me. Really good. There's still some more. But before I finish that, let me just try the other flavor. This time it's mojito. Okay, so I've had a lot of mojitos before. This is something that I would order most of the time. If there aren't any other drinks available, yeah, I'll just have a mojito. Okay. Let's pour that in. Cheers. Okay, this doesn't taste like the kind of mojito that I would normally get from Cebu. It tastes a bit kind of like a toothpaste. Yeah, it reminds me of a toothpaste. Delicious toothpaste though. Also, I say cheers because I don't think and I don't believe and I come on guys, tagay does not mean cheers. I don't know who started that trend. Tagay means to drink. So normally we just say cheers, or probably, I mean, if everyone really wants to have like a kind of like a direct translation of cheers, it would be, I think it'd be close to mabuhay, right? Long live. Never. It's not tagay. I don't know who started that. Nuh-uh. Okay. No, it might taste like a toothpaste, like a liquefied, delicious toothpaste, a little bit fruity. I don't mind. And last would be this Erdbeer Daiquiri. So Erdbeer means strawberry in German. Or shall I say presa? Presa in Tagalog and presa in Spanish, la presa. Okay, so shout out to Queenie because if it weren't for her, I wouldn't know that strawberry is presa in Filipino. Okay, so this does look like a strawberry drink for sure from the color. So cheers, long live, salute. Yum. It's actually delicious. The okay, the thing about like for us Filipinos, like if you grew up in the Philippines and you would always associate Erdbeer or strawberry to Calpol, like cup syrup, like all those kid vitamins. But the minute you arrive here in Germany, you realize that uh, strawberry is actually delicious. In the I have an aunt in Bukidnon. They have vegetable farm, and they always have like strawberries. And the strawberries that they produce and we produce there aren't really as sweet as the ones they have here in Germany. So, I mean, just as like the typical mangoes here in Germany, it's not great. But if you go to the Philippines, like if you go to the tropical countries, you'd have like the best, like the amazing, mouth-watering. Just the thought of a mango right now. Oh my god. But anyway, going back to strawberries, this is really good. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, one pack would usually cost around like €1.99. That I'm not sure, but I think yeah, it's like money well spent, and I deserve it. I deserve to have a cocktail, and you too deserve to have a cocktail. If you've been like working all the time, you've been really working so hard, you've been experiencing all these extreme weather conditions, you know, you deserve to like take it slow, to have a drink, chill. And don't care about like what other people think. Don't care about like what your, you know, long lost aunt, like whatever they say about you drinking. It's totally fine to drink. You don't have to worry. Okay, so if I am going to rate which is like my favorite, this would have been, yeah, this would be like, this would be it. I think I'm gonna look for some more in Aldi. I'm gonna buy more of these. And second choice would be the Air Bear Daiquiri, and the last would be the Mojito. But you know, if you present me all three, I wouldn't mind drinking uh, all of them. Okay? So daghang salamat sa pagtanaw, and I'm wishing you all the best. Sending you warm hugs and sunshine, and I would like to give a shout out to everyone. Hoping everything is fine, and just don't take life too seriously. Okay? So, tschüss. I'm Ping.